Hi, I'm Marco Picon, and these are 6 technologies that guarantee the implementation of the mark of the beast. Stay until the end, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you don't miss any new video. According to biblical prophecies, the mark of the beast is a method of control of the Antichrist in a future totalitarian world government. The prophecy reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name." A totalitarian regime requires social control. For this, it would be needed to get information from citizens and a lot of surveillance. Keeping billions of human beings in check will require their personal information to be instantly accessible. In addition to this, from economic control, the Antichrist will guarantee total control. So let's get into details. The first technology is the Starlink project of the SpaceX company owned by Elon Musk. Its objective is to create a constellation of satellites to provide high-speed internet service globally. It will be composed in total by more than 40,000 satellites, but it also has another objective: to take high-definition photos and videos of any geographical point on the planet. This way, the planet will be fully covered, both for internet access and for observation and surveillance. This constellation of satellites provides the necessary structure to keep people in the most remote areas of the planet monitored and connected to the system. About 4,000 satellites of this project are already in orbit. The second is the ID 2020 Alliance, a public and private consortium of entities and companies such as Microsoft, Accenture, Cisco Systems, the United Nations World Food Program, the United Nations Agency for Refugees, which seeks to implement a digital identity for all the inhabitants of the world. This identity would be based on biometric data such as fingerprints, voice, and iris for 1.2 billion human beings in a first stage. It seeks, according to its objectives, that these people have access to financial and banking services, as well as maternal and child medical services such as vaccination. One of its goals is its implementation in cities for the making of government policy. This digital identity must also have linked the person's date of birth, medical history, education, travels, bank accounts, and all relevant history. The third technology is the quantum tattoo. The MIT has developed an invisible ink which emerged in response to the need for a vaccination registry in third world countries. The ink, made up of nanocrystals or quantum dots, is invisible but can be seen through a smartphone with a special camera and an app. In addition to having the ability to record whether a child was vaccinated or not, it can indicate further records such as full name, medical history, etc. The fourth is the Microchip Implant, which is an identification integrated circuit device implanted in the body. This type of subdermal implant generally contains a unique identification number that can be linked to the information contained in an external database, such as the one that the ID 2020 Alliance intends to build, with personal identification, medical history, medication, allergies, and contact information. This microchip is ideal to be implanted in the hand. Furthermore, a microchip with GPS functions would allow people to be physically located by latitude, longitude, altitude, and speed. When deployed massively in the near future, these devices could allow authorities to locate missing persons, fugitives, civil dissidents, and political opponents. The fifth is the Neuralink company, which is also owned by Elon Musk. This company has developed a chip that is inserted into the skull. The goal is to achieve a total brain-computer symbiosis. A robot removes a piece of skull where the chip is inserted. This chip has a set of very small threads that the robot connects to the brain and can help people with vision or hearing problems and epilepsy in a first stage. Before continuing, let's put all this together. Microchips in the hand or in the forehead for the mark, invisible tattoos for the name of the beast or the number of his name, a large database with the identity information of each inhabitant of the planet, high-speed internet throughout the globe, receive and send the requested information instantly, and satellite surveillance. What would be missing? The global money to buy or sell, of course, but it could not be just any money. And here is where the sixth technology comes in, hand with Microsoft. Microsoft has a patent published on March 26, 2020. The title of the patent is Cryptocurrency System Using Body Activity Data. The patent number is WO 2020-060606. The patent establishes that activities of the human body, such as generation of brain waves or emission of body heat, can be used in the cryptocurrency mining process by associating them with a task given to the user. This task, such as watching an ad on the internet, for example, is sent by a server to the user's device, which can be a watch or a chip, and a sensor in it is responsible for detecting the body activity, generating data that is verified by the cryptocurrency system. If one or more predetermined conditions are fulfilled, cryptocurrencies will be generated for the user. In short, through a microchip implanted in the body, the daily physical activity of a person would be monitored in exchange for cryptocurrency. This currency, directly associated with the individual, has no way of being altered, impersonated, or forged by third parties. The technology for the mark of the beast is now available. Meanwhile, the media, film industry, politicians, and the UN all call for the emergence of this unique world leader to put everything in its place. He will only be able to manifest himself after the rapture of the Church of the Lord Jesus Christ, which, according to all the signs that are being fulfilled, is imminent. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Share it so that this information could reach more people. See you in the next video.